The 4 was 5.2 when I wrote the prices down. It's now $4.20. So progressive horse for the Kelso and Donahue team. But this is a major step up from a 65. But when these 3-year-olds beat those 65 horses, that sort of stamps them as a young horse going places.
How do you line up the 7 and the 8? Can't Stop the Feeling and also Langkawi?
And Can't Stop the Feeling, I sort of had in beautiful position to win the race, and the win was good 2 starts ago. Had a tough run behind Spirits or Beer. I think it's a fraction better than probably the 6 shows on paper. And Langkawi, well, gee, it was so disappointing 2 starts ago, but it did bounce back last start, and he's the horse that could go forward and dictate the pace in this particular race from that wide draw. So look, he's tough. We saw that through the Hawke's Bay Carnival. We came out and beat Lincoln Falls.
Yeah.
So look, the ability's there. He's been up for a long period of time.
All right, yeah, numbers in the race. I know you were keen around the 1.
Yeah, I'm keen More Wonder, the 4, the 2, and look, Star Performance, the 3 in the book, is out to an absolutely crazy price at $21.
Yeah, and that's really down to the push around the 1, 2, 4 here combos. They are 360, 364, 20, 4th favourite, runner number 5. That being Tolmac. Now that's moving. That's $9.50 now. That's a horse, Bevan. Yeah, that's. Now there's a big move here on the Australian visitor in Tolmac.
And it's in the Jezebel colours. I think
yes,
it looks
is,
blue,
yeah.
But it's the Jezebel colours of the yellow V with the green body.
So they're playing a few outside of the favourites here, and Pent Everest now drops to nearly $4. Interesting race, this one. That is a Jamison Park Auckland Guineas Group 2.
Last couple are about to load away. In goes Surely Sacred, and now a quick preview to complete the line. Group 2, Jamison Park Auckland Guineas. Favourite is More Wonder. Gates open, they're off on the 1600 to a perfect dispatch. Langkawi was first away from Tolmac, and going forward in the early stages also now, as a couple of them they're pretty keen on leading. Can't Stop the Feeling and Star Performance, 2 of those. Now just easy now to that duel is going to be quick preview. Pent Everest, it's outside. More Wonder, the favourite. Oh, it's over racing badly over on the inside of Lumberjack. After beginning well, Langkawi's now back 3 wide and back near the tail. A length and a half to Arrogant, and last of all is Surely Sacred. Up on top of the rise they go towards the 1100 metres, and Can't Stop the Feeling leads a length and a half on the Aussie. Tolmac in second spot. Trailing third on the inside, Star Performance being shaded by Pent Everest, and between the 2 is quick preview. 1.5 away Langkawi from Lumberjack, and the favourite More Wonder, who's locked away over on the inside. Arrogant patiently ridden back second to last, and last of all is Surely Sacred. Down the side they come to the 650 metres in the Group 2, Jamison Park Auckland Guineas. 6 lengths first to last. Can't Stop the Feeling, the leader from Tolmac. Pent Everest has had a tough trip. 2 lengths away, Star Performance on the inside of quick preview. Then Langkawi. Arrogant looks to go forward out wide. More Wonder has been ridden for luck over on the inside. Further back, Lumberjack and Surely Sacred. Homeward bound they are at the 300 metres. Can't Stop the Feeling, the one to catch. Pent Everest coming after it from Tolmac. Star Performance further out then is Langkawi. More on Wonder still looking for room in behind them at the 150. It's Can't Stop the Feeling in front. Look at Surely Sacred, and now More Wonder getting out late. Surely Sacred from last has swept to the lead, and that's a huge win. Can't Stop the Feeling will be second. Photos for third between either Langkawi or Star Performance, and right with the More Wonder over on the inside in a 3-way go. And behind those, Pent Everest, Tolmac and Arrogant. Further back, Lumberjack, and quick preview will be the last of them home. Boy, has this been a win. Number 2, Surely Sacred. From Stone Motherless, last on the corner, ridden ice cold by Leith Innes and Tony Pike. They go back to back in the black type races on the program, and they'll get the win here with the Son of Rock and Popful Raffles Racing. And in the end, he's put them away stylishly. Number 2, Surely Sacred. Second will be 7, Can't Stop the Feeling. It's gone a huge race. And then we've got a 3-way lineup for their third spot. We've got More Wonder, Langkawi possibly out wide, and Star Performance was right there with Pent Everest as well. It's close with 3rd, 4th and 5th. But the winner, no worries here. Number 2, Surely Sacred. It's start 3. It's now Group 2 winner. And Leith Innes and Tony Pike go back to back in the black type races.
Yeah, they certainly do, and gee, this is a win because this horse was last on the inside, was Surely Sacred. That was certainly dictated to with where he was drawn. They rode the horse cold, and then he had to come across heels, and gee, he's let down strongly. Love the way that he's gathered them in here late in the piece, Bevan.
Yeah, well, from that draw, Leth was always going to get to the outside, and he got to the outside position. Geez, flattened out beautifully, probably on the better part of the track as we developed through the day. There wasn't a lot of tempo here.
No, and considering that was a sensational victory. As you can see, it tucked away back there last on the inside, and Surely Sacred steams down the middle of the track to take it out. $3.70 and $1.70. In fact,
arrive in time to nail the ace, might. 9 and a photo between the 1 and the 8, perhaps under sufferance in that order to race number 5. 2 races to come on Cup Day, Burrum Beat. 9th event is the Group 1 feature, the Railway Stakes from Ellerslie. We're 70 seconds away.
All right, best back today has been Bostonian, 420 it is currently with the tab. Just looking at these fluctuations, so Bostonian 480 to 420. We've got the 8, 19 into $14, indecision, and Gift of Power, 6 into $5.
Speaking of indecision, there was a bit of indecision about that protest at Longford. The tab site went up 4th v 3rd, but it is in fact 4th v 2nd, cleaning that up, so that's ongoing. 3, 9, 4 and 1, and it is 4th v 2nd. Leaves interference in the home straight. For the Group 1 Railway of 2019, we're heading to our Kiwi friends.
To be flying late in the race.
We are getting oh so close now to the last of our 6 black type races, but what a way to end it. It is our Group 1 feature here, the first of a couple of major sprinting Group 1 races coming up through 2019, and the favourite is Melody Bell. She won the first 2 Group 1s out of Hawke's Bay Spring Carnival, and she's looking to continue on that Group 1 trend, but there's money for Bostonian and Gift of Power late, who's closing under $5 to $4.80. It's the Steamer Railway for 2019 with commentator George Simon.
Thank you, Brendan. As the last 4 are about to load away for our Group 1 feature, the Steamer Railway. Favourite is Melody Bell. She's about to go forward. Last year's winner, Volpe Veloce, an indecision. The winner here at Ellerslie a week ago. They'll be the last 2 to load away. Fascinating race in store. The one we've all been waiting for this afternoon, the Group 1, Steamer Railway. Volpe Veloce with the barrier blanket on. She's about to go into her wide gate. An indecision now, the last one to come up. So they just await indecision. She goes forward. This is it. Let's bring it on. And the Steamer Railway. Lundsinden goes up with one down midfield. Gates open. They're off. In the Railway, and first away from the inside was Sleeping Beauty. Going forward quickly is Bostonian. Indecision's going to work around with Gift of Power and Ferrando. And it's all on for young and old as everyone anticipated. Volks Lightning tracks them out. And then followed by Santa Monica. Melody Bell, she'll settle midfield and deep. Over on the inside of her is Princess Kiradu from Living on a Prayer. Recanto, she couldn't get in. Melody Bell, she's out 3 wide. 1.5 to Stratocaster, then back near the tail. William Wallace, Volpe Veloce ridden cold at the back of the field. The field for the Steamer Railway. They come to the 600, and it's Gift of Power leads by 2 lengths from Ferrando. Then indecision, Volks Lightning, Bostonian. And behind them, Sleeping Beauty, Princess Kiradu, Santa Monica. Melody Bell to the outside, still about 8 lengths off them here from Stratocaster. With them, Recanto, Volpe Veloce, William Wallace, and Living on a Prayer. Down to the 300 they come. Ferrando made the lead. Where are the sweepers? Princess Kiradu's diving through. Volks Lightning's there with Santa Monica. Melody Bell, she's still 3 lengths off them with Stratocaster. It's Princess Kiradu, Santa Monica. Melody Bell's arriving, but she's going to be too late at the line. A ball over. Santa Monica's won the Steamer Railway from photos. Princess Kiradu flashing at them late. Melody Bell and Volpe Veloce. Indecision wasn't that far away. Then came in behind those next would have been Living on a Prayer with Ferrando, Bostonian, Stratocaster, William Wallace, Gift of Power, Wellback Recanto and Volks Lightning. And up.
Trudy Thornton wins the Group 1 at Ellerslie with Santa Monica as a real roughie, 77.60 and 15.90 on Super Tab.